Doc, you know what, Doc? I had a thought a little while ago where, like, you remember Venescula and the Vampirium and like basically Mauritania, Castle Dracan, the Sanguisti region. Doug, like I had a thought because I'm really trying to see them bring Theater of Blood here very badly. Like I'm really I I would love for them to bring Theater of Blood to Rs3. Like Jesus Christ. I just want to see it here. And the way I was thinking about it was like it's not a complete thought, but it's kind of like the beginning of it. It's where Moya, because you see how she's becoming a player in the game, and I'm just assuming Moya, Bilrak, Zamoragal, and Venescula. I think Moya's gonna go to Venescula because remember, Moya needs an army. She can't take on us, which is like, the World Guardian. Though we may have lost our powers, we still come on. We got melee, necro. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit going on. We have Mist Halen, we have Kandarin, we have Ardone, the gnomes. We have the whole world with us, and Moya's trying to do something. And we made a treaty, quote unquote. We made a treaty with the vampires, with Safalan, Queen of Ferrite, and the Myricae. Like ish. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at old videos because we don't even know yet if we can trust Venescula. So I'm thinking if Moya gets Venescula on her side and just starts to go from there and then use that empty castle as something to gather more souls, because like you see how she is like, she was looking at Bilrak like, oh, your soul magic is weak, you don't know how to do, you don't know how to deal with soul magic, and where else is she gonna get souls? I don't think she has a link to Erebus like we do now because of Raziel, and the fact that we're a guardian of Guthix, which Death is and Ecthlorin is, and of course Juna, the turtle, and whoever else. I'm thinking she's gonna need a lot of souls, and the only way to get souls is really just by, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do like Mortal Kombat with Shang Tsung. Give me your soul. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? I think that like that's my initial thoughts on what it could be. Like that's really what I think it could be. So that's kind of how I think it could be. Maybe you never know. But that's my initial thoughts. Because it's either that or like like you see how they doing it today, like it's a weird show like on FX where it's showing the past. They like it was just showing the show called The Shogun or The Shogunate. I think that's Japan. It should, I think it's Japan or over there, and it's showing the past with the barbarians and oh shit. Is that why they did Kandarin? Hold on. Is that why they did Kandarin? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think they did Relica. Is Relic a part of Kandarin? No, that's this. No, they fixed this. No, it still looks just as shitty as I remember it. It just has better lighting. Well, the only thing I could think about it was like this, right? Because you had it's the same thing. Like, you remember how the Elder God eggs was a gigantic thing, and do you remember the Eternals? The life imitates art, or art imitates life, and the Eternals did the same thing the Elder God eggs was about. You had these Eternals who was born from the Earth or born from planets, and they used all the energy from the planets to create themselves anew. And the Great Reset and all this nonsense, right? And I was like, And then when I saw the Elder God eggs, because I already made a video about this, and I had seen the Elder God eggs did the same thing. They used the energy from the planet to create themselves anew, so they can exist again in the Great Reset. So I'm like, okay, so that's 2 times I'm hearing the same thing, and it's publicly broadcasted, like on TV and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, on commercials. So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, so they're really pushing this Shogun and on FX and all that. So I'm thinking it's barbarians and the East, because we know of the East in RuneScape, which is what's it called? Like, the East, with with the samurais, the Tetsu armor, and all of them. It's not Waiko. I don't think Waiko specifically, but you see the Tetsu people with the samurai swords, and even in OSRS, bro. And if you go to Port Phasmatis, the Ushenko Isles, you already know. You already know. But what's it called? In Port Phasmatis and OSRS, bro, you see a decked out samurai looking dude. He got the loose t-shirt, the samurai pants, got the samurai sword on his waist, and he got the samurai haircut. And I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, so we got the barbarian, and they quote unquote redid Kandarin. These are barbarians. And what if they're making like an invasion from the East? Maybe? Or I gotta see what that show's about, but I don't know. That that shit looks this shit looks interesting. Oh, this shit's gonna be interesting. Because why would they choose Kandarin to redo unless it was getting content? If that makes sense. Didn't they get voted? I mean, let's be real here. If I say, watch this, right? Because I just watched the Barbie movie, and the weird Barbie literally said this: if I give you your regular life back, or do you want the truth? Which one are you gonna pick? She was like, I want to go back to my regular life, just like how the Matrix was. You go back to living your daily life. You don't care what happened. And she took that option away. She's like, no, you're gonna know the truth. And Barbie was like, there was no option. She was like, no, I gotta give you the illusion of choice when there was really no choice. It was like saying, hey, what do you want to eat? This garbage pail or this steak and potatoes? You get what I'm saying? You're gonna choose the steak and potatoes. There was really no choice. It was you're not gonna eat garbage. You're gonna eat steak and potatoes. So, like, I can get like I don't even remember what the voting was, but it was like something nonsense and then Kandarin, and it was like, let's do Kandarin. Oh my god. That's my thoughts. Like I'm just thinking like that. I'm just like, Oh my god. Cause I don't know, man. It just makes sense right now. Like what was the two votes on? Like what was the two of them on? You feel me? Oh man. Oh man. Oh my god.